Today, we are going to focus on a true New England institution. Seriously, it's a place that's been a Sunday tradition for generations. We're talking about the Rietta Flea Market, right in Hubbardston, Massachusetts. And believe it or not, it's celebrating an incredible 60-year milestone.
And they're not kidding. For folks all over the Northeast, this place is way more than just a market. As they say themselves, it's a landmark, it's a destination, it's a piece of local history that is absolutely still thriving today.
So you have to ask yourself, what brings thousands of people out every single Sunday, right? Is it that thrill of the hunt, that search for a one-of-a-kind treasure? Or is it maybe just the pleasure of a day spent outdoors, just soaking in a really unique atmosphere? Well, as you're about to see at Rietta, it's always a little bit of both.
To really get what makes Rietta so special, you've got to look at its history. I mean, this isn't some fly-by-night pop-up market. This is a story of some serious growth over 6 decades.
Think about this for a second. It all started with Rietta Levesque and just a handful of dealers, maybe 10 of them, way back in 1966. Fast forward to its 50th anniversary, and it had already become this regional giant. And today, here we are, marking 60 years of serving the whole Northeast.
So just how big has it gotten? Well, today, the market has enough space to host, get this, a staggering 650 vendors across its sprawling acres. That's huge.
And that space definitely does not go to waste. On any given Sunday, you can expect to find up to 400 different vendors ready to sell their stuff. That's hundreds of individual little shops, each with its own story to tell.
Okay, so what does a Sunday at Rietta actually look and feel like? Well, it really depends on who you are, because the day starts very, very differently for the sellers compared to the buyers.
For the vendors, their day starts in the dark. I mean, they're arriving as early as 5 a.m., paying their $40 space fee in cash, and starting to set up all their tables as the sun comes up. Buyers, on the other hand, you get to roll in a little later, after 6:30, and you're welcomed by a market that is already buzzing with energy.
And here's one of Rietta's core principles, and honestly a huge part of why people love it so much. It costs you exactly $0 for admission and $0 for parking. It's just a totally accessible day out for absolutely everyone.
But look, people don't just keep coming back year after year for the bargains. There's this vibe you feel as soon as you get there, a real community spirit that turns a simple shopping trip into something more.
I mean, just listen to this. You have people like a local historian, Jay Green, who has been selling from the exact same spot, row 1, spot 1, for 40 decades. 40 years. That kind of loyalty, it tells you everything you need to know about the sense of community built there.
The atmosphere itself is just a massive draw. You can enjoy what they call the Rietta Walk across acres of open space. It's this perfect mix of a bustling market and a peaceful New England stroll. It's super family-friendly, and if you go in the fall, wow, it's just breathtaking.
And of course, we have to talk about the food. It's a huge part of the experience. The concession stand is famous for what a lot of people call the best fried dough anywhere, plus all the classics like burgers and hot dogs. And there's the Long Ranch Bar, a great spot to grab a cold drink before you dive back into the hunt. So, you've taken in the vibe, you've grabbed some of that famous fried dough. Now what are you actually here to find? This, my friends, is where the real adventure begins. The sheer variety is it's mind-boggling. One stall might have genuine antiques, and then the one right next to it has everyday household goods. You'll find power tools, vintage electronics, even what I like to call a media graveyard of old records and VHS tapes. And of course, there's clothes, jewelry, and fresh produce. You know, if you can imagine it, it's probably for sale somewhere on those grounds.
All right, if you're feeling inspired and you're thinking, I gotta check this place out, there are a few practical things you absolutely need to know to make sure you have the best day possible. Okay, here's your checklist. Tip number 1, wear comfortable shoes. I can't stress this enough. You are going to be doing a lot of walking. Number 2, bring cash. Very, very few vendors are going to take cards. 3, pack sunblock, especially on those sunny days. And number 4, and this one is super important, please leave your pets at home. It's a strict rule for everyone's safety.
So here it is, all in one place. Rietta is open on Sundays from April through November, as long as the weather is cooperating. You'll find it right on Route 68 in Hubbardston, Massachusetts. And remember, the cost to get in and park your car is always $0. After 60 successful years, are they slowing down? No way. This isn't just a business for them. You can tell it's a commitment to the community and the tradition they've built. They are already planning for the next century of treasure hunters.
And that really is the question, isn't it? Every single visit is different, every single table holds a new possibility. It's a place where you might find a piece of history, an incredible bargain, or, just a great way to spend a day. The only way to know what you'll find is to go and discover it for yourself.